We're having a big sale because this is a big time for the Divine Feminine. September 23rd will be the Divine Feminine as symbolized by the Virgin or Mother Mary, who is really Isis. So the sale will be anything with your natal chart. It could be a natal chart update or it can be a natal chart. Your full natal chart, everything you see me doing out here. And 3 angel card readings, total $20 for everything, which is nobody's going to offer that worldwide. I'm only doing it for the Divine Mother. She actually came to me in the news today in the mail. Big, beautiful picture of the Divine Mothers. A lot of messages from her. It's her big day, September 23rd, 2017. It's about her and her sons, her children. All right, so for people to understand the divine metaphysics, they know what I'm talking about. Now, instead of just doing a real quick 30-second, hey, sale, let me just explain to you what's going on. So if you haven't had your chart updated, this is a great time to get it because you'll probably never see this again unless I bump my head again. You get everything. You see what I do out here on this channel, especially Archangel Revelations and Prophecies 444. So it's a very thorough explanation of your natal chart, and you get it. It's your life. It's your as above, so below. You can't get past that. You can't get past that. Sometimes you have people that stay in their third dimension and they don't want to accept what's in their natal chart. That's like me having a birthmark and then saying, hey, that birthmark's not there. Other people benefit from it profusely. Most people do. So you need that. You can't get through that. That's just silly. That's like jumping in a car with no gas and thinking you're going to go up the street in a vehicle. So you need that natal chart. Now, some people have questions. Some people use the angel cards. Some people don't. I use everything. So you'll have those 3 cards, those 3 card questions. So that's a thorough natal chart. And if it's an update, same thing. Because whenever an update, there's always going to be new information found. And again, everything is visible out here on this channel. Everything is visible. Archangel Revelations and Prophecies 444, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Now again, today is Thursday, 9/21 and 1:15 p.m. Now, this sale is only lasting until that Sunday. So just to let you know. And again, nobody is doing natal charts thorough like that. And these things go anywhere from 100 and up. I've seen some people request even like Christian Astrologer. You can check her site out. You're looking at 800. So you get all that. And it answers everything. Everything. Love, finances, career, challenges, family, issues with family, mom and dad, connections, relationships, your past life, your life purpose in this life. It's all on your natal chart. Any twin flame love stuff is on there. We know the zodiac signs and the people that come into your life that are going to be significant. It's all on there. So, believe me. Be glad I'm trying to help. You got to try to understand. See, people in third dimensional, they always think somebody's trying to get over on them. I've been in ministry for decades, since I was a little kid. All I've done is help people. I'm an angel sent, and there's a whole lot of earth angels here. You can find them. They're your nurses, your psychologists. All they do their whole life is help people. We're trying to help you. Now, I've had some people say, oh, well, your tone. Yeah, because I've been telling you for years what was going to happen. Now you see all these floods, all this devastation. That's why my tone is the way it is, because I'm trying to wake people up. If you're in a safe location, if you're in a western part of the world, you've had it kind of safe. You haven't seen a whole lot of calamity like everybody else around the world. But now you're starting to see it too. So your natal chart, the more you get in contact with these angels, the more you get, and I'm talking about the real deal. See, let me explain the difference. Me, I went through Hurricane Sandy, chilling out. Everybody else around me fled. I chilled out. They said, how did you eat? There was no electricity. God took care of me. What did you do? God took care of me. I've been in the last 5 years, I've been in 2 life-threatening accidents where my life could have been taken. I walked out of both of them relatively unscathed with a couple of cuts. When you are really in the realm of spirit, these angels will not fail you. I just got great news today. Big bill was due. Big bill was due, wasn't ready for it. Now the big bill ain't due. Still got that big price, but it ain't due. So I'm blessed because I work with this spirit. When you know as above, so below. This is the part people tend not to hear until the roof is blowing off their house or they're flooded out. Now they're wondering, God, why? Because you weren't in contact with spirit. Because if you were in contact with spirit, those angels would have made sure you got out of there. You would have been warned before that stuff came. Just like the animals know. If the animals know, how come you don't? Especially if you're talking about where you go for religion and all that stuff. How come they didn't tell you? You know how many times something happened? We could have had a fire here recently. That should have smoked. That should have burnt everybody out. Angels took care of that. So that's why I'm adamant, because I know it's the truth. And it's sad to see so many people that are talking about where's my twin and all that. But you don't know why your twin came in your life to wake you up to spirit. That's why so much pain comes to wake you up. And until you wake up to real spirit, you're going to have problems. It's only when you start to walk with spirit, you're going to actually see the blessings of the spirit. People make mistakes thinking their car is a good blessing. Or I got a beautiful girlfriend. Oh, my job. And then all that gets taken away. Your girlfriend sleeps with somebody else. Or she insults you and hurts your pride or your ego. Or vice versa. You might hurt her ego. Or that car gets totaled. You know how many people I know that bought an unbelievably wonderful car, and that same day it gets in an accident? One guy had his car parked on a hill, and I guess he was so excited. He had just brought the car. It was parked on a hill, and he jumped out and forgot to put the brake on or put it in full park, and that thing slid all the way down the hill and crashed the same day. And it was a beautiful car. So my job is to try to help people as much as possible, but it has to be done in a realistic fashion, because sometimes people don't appreciate it because they're in third dimensional. So you got this sale going on. I'm exuberated about it. You got this sale going on where you're getting a piece of item that values anywhere from 150 and up, because nobody does what I do, and everybody knows it. See, nobody says I don't know what I'm talking about. They say, oh, I don't like your tone. Yeah, my tone's going to stay the same because people have to wake up. All that stuff you see worldwide is now coming your way. And you better get ready for it. You better learn how to be one with spirit. That's why for people that do have some respect for the Bible, if you notice, Jesus Christ had a star. The poor baby, when he was born, a poor little baby, because he had no place to stay. That's what I mean by poor little baby. He had a star. And that's how the wise people knew how to get to him. Why were they wise men? Because they knew about the star relationship to the sun. We're all stars. We're all connected to the stars. Just like the great master teacher Bobby Hemming tried to teach you. So you need to know your star. He says, look up, your redemption draws nigh. Look up. What's up? Stars, space, the sun, the moon. There will be signs in the stars, sun, moon, and heavens. The sun doesn't give its light. And that allegedly recently happened. The moon turns to blood. That allegedly recently happened. So all this stuff is going on in the stars, but people just think they can go on. Or they go to an astrologer just for a selfish purpose. Which you got to understand, that's like writing a check you're going to have to cash. Because you're using these spirits for your benefit. Oh, where's my boyfriend? Oh, where's my girlfriend? Oh, how's my twin flame? Oh, what about that job? But you're not understanding why you're here, your connection to the stars. Which is why I'm always teaching it. So that's what you see on your natal chart. You get the full thing. It's kind of like when you join an elite. And I'm talking about mine. I'm not talking about everybody. Because if it was everybody offering this, then they would understand what I know. But they don't. Most of these people just exploit the people off of marketing. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They just talk to you like a little baby and you respond. The people I'm talking about. And spend up all your money, but you still don't have your natal chart. And you still don't know why you're really here. You're just going like a cocaine addict. Oh, good. You coming for a quick hit. And you keep on going back. And then when your test comes, you ain't ready for it. When that wind blows, then you're going, why, God, why? It's not his fault. God's got guys out here like me all the time that are trying to show you. Spirit is out here every day. The real spirit, not just the marketing spirit that's taking your cash and saying, see you later. It was kind of funny how they were talking about that church that didn't open up in Houston. Where was the pastor at? Did he get flooded out? Interesting. So he knew something. He knew not to be in the local area or where the flood was coming, because I didn't hear about his mansion. I didn't hear about his mansion flooding. I just heard about him not opening up the church for the people. So that's what you're going to get when you try to do it your way. You tap into your natal chart, you tap back into the universe, you tap back into these spirits. That's why I'm making this. This is from the Divine Mother. It's love. It's pure love. Don't worry about the voice. Don't worry about the New Jersey accent. Worry about where your place is. Because if you don't find your place in the universe, you're not going to have a place when the universe starts attacking. And that's what you see now. Like they say, acts of God. Acts of God. Oh, this was taken out. Acts of nature. Acts of God. But when you're with God, you ain't got to worry about that. Read Matthew chapter 14 when the storm came. And the boat's about to wreck and all that. All of a sudden, that spirit. It even says it in your Bible. The spirit. In the Authorized King James Bible. The spirit came walking on the water. Saving the day. See, I don't worry about calamity. That makes me laugh. That's the life. This is what I worry about. Being out of harmony with spirit. Failing to tell the people the truth. That's what I worry about. I don't worry about that other stuff. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not worrying about it. Car coming my way, I'm just looking. I think the last accident I should be dead. The last accident I had was in March. When I saw that car coming head on, I knew it was all over. I don't even know if my heart beat. I don't even know if I was afraid. I really don't remember. I was kind of spaced out anyway that day. Because a whole lot of stuff was going on. It was a 5-minute trip and it turned into hell in just a matter of minutes. But I was still taking care of it. Maybe one of the reasons why I was spaced out so I wouldn't go into shock. Who knows? So again, to the Divine Mother, this is a big day for you. Thank you for everything. To all the angels, all the spirits, thank you for everything. This is going to be a wonderful sale. A wonderful sale where you get your full, thorough natal chart. Everybody knows how thorough I am. Sometimes I get in trouble for being too thorough. Oh, that's too long. That's too long. Well, learn how to meditate. Learn how to read. Learn how to slow down and get the information the Spirit's giving you. And you get to ask questions for people to say, oh, I need more. Now you got it all. $20, 3-day sale. I'm counting Thursday. Because I think let me get, because we entered the holiday Rosh Hashanah yesterday. Rosh Hashanah. 9/21, International Day of Peace. Autumn or fall begins tomorrow, 9/22, which is a big day for my family. And then the big thing everybody's talking about, 9/23. And when you can't talk about the Divine Mother without her son, Kenya. I'm playing on words right now. Kenya or East Africa, but you guys wouldn't have to know a little history here to understand what I'm doing. And then finally, so when that 24, because this sale will go to Sunday, is the 24th of September. So the information is in the description box. I also offer my whole service thing, all the services I offer. Prices involved with that if you want that. Otherwise, you can go right to that PayPal. It's in the description box and get started. Now, to make sure your chart is correct, this is what I need. Let me explain it. Make sure you listen very well because it seems to be something people mess up a lot. So to make sure nobody messes up, because we can't go back once it's done. That will be a new order. So make sure you get the correct information. And then it's my job to make sure it's correct. If it's my fault, it's my fault. But a lot of times it's not. Your day, the date of your birth, day, or the date and the month. So they say December 15th, 1945. Okay, I need all that information. Because that's how we're going where the stars were at the moment you were born. Now, the time of your birth. If you know early morning, mid-morning, any of that will help. But if you don't know, then the archangels will give a time. And they're very accurate. But that will be the time that goes down, is the time they give if you don't know your time. And once the natal chart starts, that is the time. We can't say, oh, I found it. You know, we can't go backwards. Now, this is most important. If it's not USA, we need your country, city, or town. Because again, it all depends on where the stars were when you were born, where your location where you were. That's the main information we need. So make sure you heard what I said. If not, rewind and hear it again. That's the information I'm going to know so that we can move forward. Because again, it can't be, oh, I just found out, I thought it was an afternoon and my mother just told me. You have to have all that before we start. Because once we start on a natal chart, just like if you get on a bus, You jump on a bus. Hey, take me here. Then a bus is dry. Hey, wait a minute. I meant to. No. You have to know what you're talking about before we get started. Therefore, everything's accurate. We're in harmony with spirit, and everything goes well. That's called a blessing. Not a king. God is not a God of confusion. He's a God of order and peace. That's spirit. And other than that, everybody has a great day. Now you get this information. You will get a video. For those of you that never did this before. Even if it's your update, they know. If this is your update, you know. Then you get a link with the video. Everything is confidential. Nothing to be afraid of. Nobody knows who nobody's talking about. This is the most loving, peaceful way to find out why you're here. Now, I will, because I'm an honest guy from New Jersey. Always been that way. So I'm going to end this video on this. Now, there are some people that have troubles. Okay, well, you have to understand. That's why I'm trying to help you. Again, you're not going to get these prices nowhere else in the whole entire world. Anybody that really is on this channel knows I'm heaven sent and knows that's all I'm doing is helping. That's all I've been doing for decades. Is helping people one way or another, helping them spiritually. Now, you may have troubles. The best thing you can do when you get your natal chart, sit down, be quiet, get just like the same thing I do with mine, pen and paper, start taking some notes, start making some goals for yourself. Now, if you're a troubled spirit, and maybe you're used to drama and you're looking for drama, you won't find it here. You won't find, you just been helped. You should be saying thank you. So if you have any, whatever, I would tell anybody first, listen to your whole natal chart, take your notes and stuff like that. But if right away you got something going on, that's probably something within yourself that you have to work out that I can't help you with. I just helped you by giving you probably the most valuable thing you'll have on this planet is your natal chart. You just got that for an unbelievably low price where I'm losing money. So that's what you should focus on, because I will not engage in any type of third dimensional drama. I just told you how to do it, how to make it as fast, as effective as possible. And you're getting 3 questions they ask the angels. So you got nothing but help from spirit. Why? Because we're honoring the Divine Mother. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She puts everything in motion. So it's up to you now to take advantage of this offer. And I wanted to make, because I said I could have just did a typical marketing. But for right now, I decided to do it this way. Now, I might change my mind. Who knows? But for right now, I want to just make clarity that it's not a tough thing to do. It's anonymous. You get the information you need. You got a better grip on life, because I'm trying to tell you everything's about to change. It's, well, throughout the earth. But especially in this country, USA, things are about to change. And if you're not one with spirit, you're going to have problems. Because what happened was you were building your house on something fake. Just like when you put on that fake gold and all of a sudden start messing your neck up. Or your wrist or something, or fake. That's what's going to happen. People like to look like they're spiritual, but they're not. They like to say love and light, but they never did anything love and light. You're on somebody else's channel, stealing all their information, and you never give back. And then you have the audacity to send an email trying to tell that person, oh, you should do this. Why would I listen to you? You're stealing from me. So that's fakeism that's going to get tested. But when you're like me, when you're really spiritual, you're not worrying about winds and storms and all that stuff. God will do like he always does. Just like he just moved a big mountain. He's been moving mountains all this month, but all the time. Not just this month, all the time. Mountains get moved out the way, just like the Bible says, when you're really in spirit. So that's what I'm trying to teach you. If you made it this far, God bless you. Take advantage of it, because it will be ending sometime Sunday. I don't know exactly when. I might take it all the way to the night. I may not. But I did say a 3-day sale. And remember, according to Scripture, that's more metaphysics about him raising on the 3rd day. So connect with spirit. Get the truth. Stop getting that horoscope astrology, that bubblegum stuff that doesn't really work when you need it. Now, if you're somewhere and it's really helping you and it's really accurate and really helping you, then I'm not talking about those people. I would do the same thing. I'd go exactly where I'm benefiting. But if all you're doing is running away, oh, I don't like him because he seems to. No, he's telling you the truth. God is about to shake this planet up, and you got to be ready for it. And the only way you're going to be ready for it is the way the Bible told you. Look up. Know that you have a star. Know that you're part of as above, so below. Know those signs in the sun, moon, and stars. That's the only way you're going to make it out of this successfully. God bless.